Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time once again for some more of Vampire the Masquerade 2, or Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so yeah, not receiving enough video to maintain. Yes, you are, or you should be. Okay, why are you suddenly that? And now you're back up to 60 frames per second. I don't get it. Okay. So yes, we are going to be back into it. Let me just make sure that I've got that an actual monitor going so that I can actually see what's there. Okay, there we go. So yeah, last time. Wow. Okay, that is weird. Yeah. Okay, I think it's just caught up. Yeah, YouTube's just like being real choppy today for some reason. It's like but yeah, at least according from what I can see on my monitor here, it's it's calmed down. It has calmed itself a bit. So yeah, last time we had to deal with the hunters. A group of hunters were trying to take, we're trying to wipe out not just the gardener, but everybody. We took care of the gardener. The unbirthed almost looked like they were trying to protect the gardener, or maybe like guard the gardener. And yeah, that was just really weird and mysterious behavior. But instead of just like taking out the leader of, and now it's dropping frames again. Okay, I think I know what it is. All right, yeah. So instead of taking out the leader, we actually turned the leader without permission, which was a little bit of a no-no. We were a little bit naughty. But the prince is like, you know what? We're okay with that. We're okay with that. That puts them kind of in our realm of existing, so we should be, we're all right. We just need to find her now, but that's going to be the next night because it's almost daytime and it's time to go home and rest and probably find out some more about Fabian. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the game.
I've been thinking. It was Lou who had a problem with Gideon, with the gardener. She was the last person I remember him going to see. Now we know it was her who made him disappear. What if she's behind all these killings? I mean, it's the obvious conclusion. If Lou took out Gideon, well, how could I not have seen this before? Is Lou the rebar killer? Or am I missing something?
Well, remember the original, well, not the original rebar killer. I don't think she would even be like the more recent one. All right, let's take a look here and see anybody around. I need to feed a bit. There's something here. Something apparently up on that building. Oh, so bright. All right. Well, we can jump up here. Ah, camera. Yeah, I'm not sure what generation that would put her at. Or how it would be, you know, what she would be classified as. But yeah, I mean, at least we have, you know, we have her kind of a bit more, you know, potentially being sympathetic toward vampire causes. With her being one, she doesn't want to, like, have her own people, like, hunt her down and kill her. Okay. Alright, so there is something over here. Oh, yep. There is just us. Nobody within eye shot of me. Good. Ooh, okay. There we go. That's more like it. All right.
Keep alert. You're not the first blank body we've taken down. You won't be the last. No sign of hostile. Location still on track.
All right.
All clear. Returning to control. Need support. You're not the first blank body we've taken down. And you won't be the last. Stay alert. Don't let him flank you. Just you
Right. Okay, that's got them taken care of now. Okay, I did get it, right? All right. And back to walking along like a normal human being.
I moved to Seattle to get away from her like this.
Well, that was a dumb choice, wasn't it? I suppose we should actually, like, mark where we're going. Apparently the radio has given up. Oh, those are some... Okay, that's just a weirdly stretched out texture. Obviously, they...
I had this sneaking suspicion someone was following me on my way to the studio. Maybe they just wanted an autograph or a little one-on-one time with yours truly. If you want a private session, all you have to do is call me here at dead of night and say please. First caller.
All right, let's try and put things together here. Are we going back to the garden or just directly into Fabian's memory? I was gonna say, I figured we should
Regular as clockwork. Guess something's still pulling at my gray matter even without Gideon. Fire, you there?
I am.
The case was shelved. Gideon's disappearance. We thought it was the rebar killer. There was nothing else to be done, or so I thought. I remember that much. But it was Lou. She buried him under the ground with iron through his heart. Does that mean she's always been the killer?
You are the detective. You tell me.
And how did he become part of the Sabbath? It was Lou's fault. How could I not know?
That's a good question.
It was Lou's fault. How could I not know that?
It's been so many years. You said it was shelved. What's changed?
These new killings. Maybe a copycat, maybe not, but they've put a tickle in my skull. I can't stop thinking about that night. The last time we saw him, he said he had to ask Lou something about stories. Don't you remember?
I remember. But if you're right, what can we do about it? Who would believe you?
You're right. We gotta find evidence.
Yeah.
How?
I do have an idea. Lou has a habit of keeping trophies.
Oh, what? Like the smalls of her clients mounted in a picture frame with a little label giving inside leg measurements and batting stats?
No, like mementos.
That's what I said.
The point is that
Not quite.
I know where she keeps them. Remember all those years back, I used to have a lab in the basement of the glacier.
Oh, skeletons in her closet?
She uses it for storage now. I doubt anyone else has been down there for years. There might be something there. You'd need to find a way in. Maybe Jimmy the elevator or something.
That does seem worth a try. Although they're not a big fan of me over at the glacier. Since the incident with the penguin, I hear it still smells of fish.
Fabian, you told me once you'd given up on Gideon's death. That there was nothing you could do.
It's the curse of being a detective, Miss Sophia. Like a dog with a bone. Some bones we only dig up when we remember where we buried them.
All right, so yeah.
Over to the glacier, I suppose. A mite too close to Her Majesty for my liking.
We've got all our blood points.
Huh, goon on the door. That wasn't too helpful. Oh, that would have just brought me trouble.
Let me stop you there, buddy. Private party. Nothing for you tonight.
I'm on official business.
None of that, my friend. I know all the tricks.
Then I commend your attention to duty, and I wish you good night.
Truth be told, I never felt at ease in the glacier. Guess the feeling was mutual.
I do want to check something. Make sure my video settings are where I set them, right? Okay, yeah, they are. Good. All right.
I thought I was on the right line. I didn't think that was worth the effort.
Evening, ma'am. Wonderful to see you. How was today's shoot?
Oh, such a great day, darling. 7 scenes in the can.
Wonderful, ma'am. It must be such a grueling schedule. If I might ask, how do you stay in shape?
I am not answering that.
I'm so sorry for overstepping my bounds. Welcome back to the
Yeah.
Glacier. And may I say, I am such a fan of your movies.
Always happy to meet a fan, even if they are a dick.
Please, enjoy your evening.
Oh, I will.
You'd think that a card-carrying member of the undead would be able to get into swanky parties more often. Maybe I needed to get me an opera cape. Huh. Anyhow, time to visit the basement. To the elevator. Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked a big party back in the day. The great and the good of old Seattle. A catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement.
Surely nobody's gonna notice, you know.
In the Glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. A little tingle as you choked. The Glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s. That rag was best used to light fires, both literally and figuratively.
So yeah, I'm surprised like nobody's like realizing that Fabian Fabian is.
Tolly,
Oh shit.
this means trouble.
Now, why is Seattle's finest patronizing the Glacier Hotel? Let me guess. A murder? A public health violation? Or just my unpaid parking fines?
I'm hot on the trail of a clue, which will lead me to a murderer.
Oh, that's quite something. Rope, knife, candlestick, and where'd it happen? The library?
Can I just get past, please?
Lou's busy, whether you need clues or not. I might be persuadable, but police require access has never been enough for me.
I could owe you a favor.
I could owe you a favor.
Let's indulge in a little mutual scratching of backs here, Detective. You want your clue? I want some investigating done.
An investigation, huh? Investigating what?
You know me, always interested in the gossip. I've heard some things and I want to hear more. Patience is working on something very special. I want to know what. I want to know why it is that Silky leaves town every few weeks. And I really want to know about our newest recruit, Onda. She cut a deal to be let in. I want the skinny on it.
All right.
About Silky. Can you give me a hint?
A hint, Detective. Silky leaves town every few weeks. I just want to know why.
About Onda's deal.
You know something?
Not yet. But what am I looking for?
Something, anything. She's in St. Stephen's. Made a deal with Campbell to be allowed to call herself Camarilla. I want to know the details.
I'll do some digging.
Happy hunting!
Thanks. Right.
Going on a mighty quest to placate the guardian of the elevator doors hadn't been in my diary when I woke up.
All right. So I guess we're gonna start there.
Trouble was, Tolly was mighty stubborn. Besides, some of his requests were kinda interesting. And it's not like I didn't have the time.
Our city is wounded, but this earthly state is a distraction.
The world's still here. I was hoping you could fit me in your schedule.
The blessedness surrounds us all, my dearest detective.
Oh, I have a thirst. And I wouldn't want to ascend with a dry mouth.
Bliss can never be denied.
So you just let me... She just let you, what, suck her blood right there on the sidewalk?
Let's do that again sometime. If
Directly
there
in
is a
front
sometime,
of the
course.
Glacier Hotel.
Hope you're here when I get back. Hope we're all here.
We should ascend together. Do come back to me.
I moved to Good buddies is lingerie.
Like, I understand having people that you can regularly feed on, but, like, directly across from the Glacier Hotel seems a little...
Here we were. A
Out in
quick
the open.
appraisal of Patience's artwork for Tolly. At least it wasn't Isabella. With Patience not around, this seemed a good moment to indulge in a little art appreciating. Patience was good, I think, but I was no expert. No.
The hell is that?
I was a man of simple tastes, and this looked complex.
All right, so let's do some inspirational
Hey there.
investment.
What do I even call you?
How about I call you Clatterjack? Resonates with your spiny look. Anyway, tell me about you.
I am the Reaper of the Forsaken, the Forgotten, the consumer of the husks of the lost.
Oh, that's nice. What exactly are you made of?
Chains and iron, rope and tool, blade and bone. I spear, I cut, I split, I bite.
You do, don't you? And a skull right at the center. More bone, obviously. That is interesting. Tell me about you, Clatterjack. What's the general vibe?
I weld, I snarl, I enmesh. I am the fusion of the dead and the never-living. My wings are clipped. My eyes are bound. I am chained. And so I rage.
That, isn't good. Patience is having a bad time right now. I can see that. I want a quick look at your noggin, Clatterjack. Don't mind me. Now, I know this is stating the obvious, but, you've got fangs.
Got fangs. Oh, they're fake for sure, but that's the trick. Because underneath, you really are the bones of a kindred, aren't you?
My. Have we met before?
Thin ice, Malkavian.
What the vajazzling fuck do you think you're doing, Fabian? Appreciating the art doesn't mean sticking your fucking fingers into it.
I am appreciating the art.
Uh-huh. God damn you. If you moved anything by an inch, I'll fucking... Wait. Why are you here?
Just looking. It's real good, Patience. I mean it. What's the meaning of the work?
Eye of the Beholder? 101 of art, detective.
When it comes to art, I, always need a cheat sheet.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you'd take apart a songbird to see what makes it sing.
So, yeah, about that centerpiece.
The skull. Right there in the center. That does draw your attention. Where did you get it?
Yeah, quite a thing, ain't it? Every found object has its story.
Uh-huh. And do you know it?
Not yet, but it's starting to talk to me.
Oh, yeah. I know something about talking artifacts.
I bet you do, Malky. And filing cabinets and road signs, am I right?
So whose is it? Where did it come from?
Honestly, I don't know who it is. I wish I did. Old Bonehead must have one hell of a story. As to where it came from, that's my business. Nico's not my only source. People here know my tastes.
Huh. Even if I couldn't figure out who Old Bonehead was, I knew Tully would want to know where the skull came from, or who gave it to Patience.
Oh, come on. You can tell me.
You're really not gonna tell me where you got the skull?
Yeah.
Why is it so important to you?
I'm worried it was someone I knew.
Yeah, I guess you've seen a lot of people pass through in your 100 years. Old Bonehead is telling me the shape it wants to be. Maybe when it's finished you'll recognize who it was, maybe not. Let's leave that one to the art.
Tully wouldn't let me get away without something more. What was Patience's source?
Come on.
You're really not gonna tell me about the skull?
Not a chance, Crumple Stiltskin.
Even if I couldn't get a name tag, at least I needed to know where they got it. Go on, tell me where it came from. Pretty please?
This is a spoiler-free zone. Piss off.
Damn this artist and their tight lips. I'm sure Isabella would have spilled.
All right,
Guess,
so
I'll be going.
we need to tap into her brain box, huh?
Let's have a peek, shall we? That won't help me. What secrets are we keeping, Oh. Don't want to give up Katsumi's name. She's a good supplier. Thanks for the help. Katsumi was the supplier. I decided not to let on to Patience that I knew it. Ooh, not my taste.
All right, so yeah, now we need to go and see Katsumi.
That was...
Who would be at...
Patience ticked off Tolly's list.
Oh, no, we don't...
Onwards. Silky's...
We don't need... Yeah, we don't need to
Regular
find...
trips out of town needed investigating. Honda's deal with the court, that was a puzzle.
Oh, wait. Oh, hey, you're back.
I know
Great.
you're busy, but not too busy for me, I hope.
I'm glad you're here.
You
I
always-
can aid you with your pain.
You always have time for
Come on,
little
just
old me.
Take a small sample.
There, detective. There.
Yeah, I think there's actually one stop sign that you can talk
That makes
to.
my toes tingle. I appreciate you, Carla, but I need to be elsewhere.
Now, go out there and heal the city, detective.
Yeah, I'm not quite the healing sort. Like, I've heard that there's like a stop sign or something that you can talk, that you can...
Not the best conversationalist.
that you can actually talk to in this game, kind of as a reference to that. I'm not sure which one.
Fucking snow.
It's winter. But I've been telling everybody. What I've been telling people lately, it's like, there's snow. It's like, yeah, it's called winter. I don't know what's up there, or... I mean, we can't jump as Fabian, so...
So what was Silky up to when he went out for a hike? I doubted he'd tell me.
Right, so just walking directly up to Silky and asking him, probably not the greatest idea.
Maybe there was something in here to clue me into Silky's habits.
Like...
A monthly parcel from Mrs. T. Interesting. Maybe I should go try to pick it up.
Right. So, wait. Silky's office is just, like, open to anybody who wants... Or who has the balls to walk in and be like, hey, I'm...
Mrs. Thorne then, I suppose. To remove an item from her premises. The last time I'd done that, she wasn't best pleased.
Yeah, not surprising.
Shouldn't have walked.
Alright, so true to any detective story, we're like...
about to try to persuade Mrs. Thorne to let me get a look at Silky's package.
Phrasing?
What is it?
I'm here to pick something up. An order. For Silky?
Interesting. You're not one of his usual.
No,
And given he gave me a heartfelt request not to share his private life with members of the court...
You'll thrash me if I don't get it.
We should all be so lucky. In any case, no. The customer's order stays with me.
Yeah, Silky is the Bruja, is our Bruja connection, so...
Could I place an order for something?
The last time you placed a special order from me was in 1983. Rather against my better judgment. Do you remember what came to pass?
But you're really going to bring up 40 years ago?
With a big fun bumper book of sleuthing on my desk for 3 years. Accompanied, I remind you, by a yellow plastic magnifying glass and a super squirrel code ring. So no, not again. This shop is for the esoteric, not the infantile.
How could you leave the code ring there? I mean, come on, at least get that.
Look, he really needs the order. Whatever it is.
Not a chance.
All right.
I have other leads to follow. Hi there. I wanted to collect Silky's special order for this month.
Oh, you do you? You're not the first to be poking around.
Was it that detective? He's been asking questions, bugging Silky.
Indeed, little toe rag. Given the outside interest, can you confirm the details of the order?
Dutch love poetry?
It's a book of Dutch love poetry.
Interesting that you should feel the need to guess. Remove yourself from my premises before I tear your essence from your physical form.
I, was just...
All right, so we need to try that again.
Hi there.
Oh, you do?
Was it that detective? He's been asking.
Indeed. Given the outside...
All right,
The boss wouldn't want me to know.
Someone who follows orders. How novel.
All right, that makes
Here
sense.
is the package. Tell Simeon that another such volume will be waiting for him in 28 days, as agreed.
Thanks. I'll make sure he gets it. Huh. So every 28 days, Silky headed out of town with a different book in his hands. A gift for someone. Only Silky knew. But this would be enough for Tolly.
Okay, so you just stole his book. That's great. I guess. All right. We're not completely
Well, I had
snowed
what I
in.
needed on Silky, I guess. There was still work to do. Honda's deal with the court, that was a puzzle.
All right.
Reggie, old pal, moment of your time?
It's a fine night, Mr. Fabian. A night of beauty and delight.
I could do with a little
I
sip.
could take a sip, fella. I'm parched.
I have warmth to share with you, my friend.
Ooh, that's better. Won't waste the good stuff with you, Reggie. Have a good night, Reggie.
May the night bring you the best of vibes.
I think at that point we're looking at trouble, Rask. Just trouble. All right. Oh, God damn it. Getting the hears that every time. All right. So right. All this because a little freaking Nosferatu boy wants info.
I was becoming a regular visitor to St. Stephen's, and nobody had smited me so far. Still, there's a first time for everything. I had to figure out what Honda's deal was, and I did not expect her to be pleased about it.
What do you want?
This your place now?
Sure, I guess. Since Father Macmillan passed on. I'm sure some official will notice and shut it down. But for now, someone has to keep the lights burning.
About Misty.
What about her?
Thanks for looking out for her.
She was in a bad way. Still is. Wherever she is. I guess she's moved on. Sometimes I think I hear her, or catch a shadow of her. She's out there in the city somewhere, trying to keep that child safe. You know it'll never be born. Those two will be together, forever.
Yeah, I know. How did you join the Camarilla? Not easy for one of your clan.
True enough. It's what you'd expect. New lick in town gotta prove their worth. The prince set me a task, well, his sire did. And that opened my eyes as to how this city works. Believe me.
Might I ask what that task was?
Guess you just did. But it's between me and Lou Graham. And it's done now, so shouldn't concern you.
Fair enough. I was just wondering. Well, I'll leave you to your brooding.
Uh-huh.
Honda had made it.
Oh. That should be enough for... No, I guess not enough. All right, fine.
I figured I needed my strength for other things.
Right, so she did a special task for Lou, which is kind of curious.
What was this? This hadn't been used in a while. Come to think of it, I hadn't heard the bells for a long time. Out of services?
Ugh. Leave it to a detective to try and be cute. All right.
Nope. Had nothing to say.
Well, I can't even get there. Get back to it, whatever it is.
I didn't see. Yeah, wasn't gonna speak to me.
All right, so, but I can't. Oh, hey, there we go. Letter from the priest. Miss Cordoso, I have arrived safely at my destination. Thank you, 1,000 times thank you. I am sure you feel great guilt, but I tell you what you have done is charity in the eyes of the Lord. I know that you shy from the sacrament, but you should know that I believe He stands at your shoulder and you are on the path to redemption. Bless you. R.M.?
Some folks say you shouldn't read personal mail. They're missing out.
Well, well. Well, hello there, Mr. Pointy. Gotta say, I am not accustomed to talking to cutlery.
Ha! Cutlery? I was made to take a life, not to butter bread.
Whoa! Okay, I get it. I'm sorry.
That's one of the interesting things with this one is whenever he talks to somebody, it is still the same voice actor just putting on different voices, which is a really nice touch.
So, have you killed lots of people?
Look at me, detective. Well-honed steel, well-sharpened, polished, oiled. The stains around the hilt are my marks of glory. When I sink into an opponent, I bite deep. They will remember me for the rest of their life.
Which is presumably pretty short.
Well, I mean, if it's used right.
Do you have an owner?
Not an owner, but a partner who wields me in our assignations. Together, we have slain many.
I was kinda hoping for a name.
There is a scent associated with me, is there not? An aromatic fragrance like jasmine, with just a touch of melted tallow. It is not unfamiliar, huh?
You're right there. That's Onda. Not a surprise. Wonder why she's not carrying you. So, what has Onda used you for recently?
Parting flesh, detective. The cutting of mortal meat and the severing of bone. I am no cheese knife.
Oh, I can smell that. Blood. And recent, too. But there's something more here, isn't there? Guilt. You reek of it. Yeah, I need to concentrate. I gotta ask, though. Why did Onda put you here?
You can only speculate, detective. For I have been used.
Because it's Damascus steel, maybe? I don't know.
She does not want me found, no. Perhaps there is a secret associated with me. Or a guilt. Or perhaps she is scared of me.
Why do I sense guilt, my wicked little friend? It is so strong.
A blade cuts. A blade makes no judgment. But the wielder...
This is deep. Deeper than my guesswork. I can almost see.
I bite down through skin, through flesh, through thin and brittle bone. I sever, a cry of agony. Stumps spurt crimson as 2 fingers roll loose onto the tabletop. Twice more, bang bang! The joints crack and digits fall away. White and scarlet, ruined, irreparable. Our victim sobs in pain and fear, pleading with his Lady Maria for an end to the suffering. I am raised to strike again!
Oh, that was something. A vision worthy of Gideon. And... wait. Lady Maria? He's pleading to Holy Mary. Onda killed the priest?
I am a knife. I cannot answer that.
But that does fit what you sense, Detective.
That was her price for joining the Camarilla. Lou never did get along with the clergy. I'll bet anything she was behind this.
Thanks, Mr. Pointy. May you never get rusty.
But she didn't kill the priest, did she? That letter. Tolly would be real interested in this.
Yeah, so she was sent to kill the priest. She just took some fingers, splashed a lot of blood around, and left it at that. All right, that should be enough to get us into the basement, hopefully. Nosy little bugger.
Okay,
And from
I
there,
certainly had the goods on Onda. That was it then. Time to head back to the sacred guardian of the elevator doors.
and with the priest out of the way and Onda kind of taking over for a bit, that allowed Lou to start storing stuff down in the basement. Huh. All right, Tolly.
Detective!
I figured out what was going on with Onda.
Oh, yes? Do tell.
She faked the death of a priest, Father Macmillan down at St. Stephen's. Lou and Campbell told her to kill him as a show of faith. She had other ideas. Couldn't go through with it. Paid his bus fare.
Now that is juicy, Detective. Well done.
You gonna tell on her?
Oh, what do you take me for? A secret is always best unspent.
I've got something on Silky.
And what has our favorite chunky chew toy been up to?
He goes out into the woods every 28 days, like clockwork. I think he's got a werewolf buddy, and I think the two of them have a book club.
You know what? That would not surprise me in the slightest. Anyway, Detective, that's a start. I've been looking for a line on him for a while. Every little bit helps.
I know about Patience artwork.
Great! So will it animate and wreak vengeance on internet critics?
No, but it does have a really interesting skull in the middle of it. Kindred.
Aha! Whose?
Not sure, but I can tell it has power. Patience got it via Katsumi, so it's anyone's guess.
It is worth buying a ticket to that exhibition, isn't it? Maybe I'll watch from the balcony. I do declare you've filled my cup with gossip. Good work. Now you have an appointment with an elevator. I'll catch you later. People to see, thumbscrews to apply.
All right. Down to the basement.
The basement button doesn't do anything. God damn it. This machine needs a stern talking to.
Right, but you're all out of the touch me juice. Unless there is a bottle of blood somewhere around, which I do not see. Fine. Thankfully, we have somebody right across the street that can give us what we need.
Just a precious moment, if I might.
Resign yourself, Fabian. Let your cares flow from you. Worry is for another day.
Shall we celebrate together the coming ascension?
Every time you touch me, I feel I am getting closer.
Well, I mean, every time he touches you, you lose some blood, so technically you are?
Ooh, that gives me the strength I need to meet the divine. You just keep spreading the good word. I have other things to do.
Do not waste your life, Fabian. Count your blessings instead. From darkness and despair will come transfiguration.
I'm doing my best to count my blessings, but, you know, memory like Swiss cheese, there's not many blessings to count. All right. You.
Basement, please.
Oh, are you sure, sir? Lou Graham's penthouse is your usual destination.
I'm sure. Very, very sure.
No one's been down there for a while. There's nothing interesting in the lower levels. Indeed, I'd go so far as to say that your request is unusual. Even ill-advised.
I gotta fix the boiler.
Of course, sir. But I just wanted to check, since the downward mechanism is a little corroded and the upward mechanism is in good repair. Would you be upset if I took you to the penthouse after all?
I would
Yes,
be
I
upset.
would be upset.
Very upset. Like, complaining to the manager upset?
The basement is unmaintained and there's a strange odor. I am told the penthouse is lovely. You are certain?
I'm with the PD, buddy. I can have a condemn notice slammed on you so fast your doors will quiver.
Of course, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I had to threaten an elevator to get it to go down. Really?
Now to see if Sophia's theory was right. Was this the closet where Lou kept her skeletons, or just a pile of junk? I don't know what was worse. The idea that Lou turned her enemies to stone, or the idea that she had angels for enemies? Lou was never a writer, but she did have that pet one back in the 40s. The guy with the hairy hands. My buddy Willem had one of these. Always talking about that one song. The old romantic. Huh. Classical, but didn't this look just like one of Lou's hangers-on back in the 50s? What was her name?
So yeah, Lou definitely keeps a lot of memories.
Oh, I remember this. The politician. Thought he was untouchable, then these figures turned up at bars all across the state. No one took him seriously after that.
All right. We got some, we got a blood bottle now, so we don't have to go back out to, once we find whatever it is we're looking for.
Oh my, those eyeglasses were mighty familiar. I thought I knew what they were, but I needed to have a proper word with them.
Hello, Fabian, my boy.
Oh, I was right. Sophia was right. And here, in this place, it was Lou Graham.
A prince full of guilt and a man who can read her poker face. I'd say you're on the money. Good work, detective. Now go get your man.
Okay, so apparently Lou was the force behind the rebar killings, at least the 2020s era rebar killer. Not necessarily the 1920s, where it was done primarily via, you know, right at duskfall. Though probably wasn't Lou Graham. I mean, I don't think it was Lou Graham directly. She probably ordered the killings. So, Campbell, we've got some, we got some information. I don't think you're gonna like it.
It was time to take my evidence to Prince Campbell. Time to reveal that Lou was the original rebar killer.
Yeah, again, why would she kill her own sister, though?
Fabian, any progress on our copycat?
Not really, but I think I have a lead on a cold case.
You always have been behind the curve, Detective, but go on. What have you got?
You remember the early 20s? When we lost Rosalind, Hector, Isaac, and Gideon to the rebar killer?
I remember.
We never did find Gideon's body, but I know who whacked him. Who whacked all of them.
And you don't think it's Santiago, am I right?
This is difficult, Mr. Campbell, but you need to hear this. Lou Graham staked Gideon, and I have the receipts to prove it. Gideon's glasses.
I see. Your evidence is a pair of spectacles. If we had a justice system, I'd love to see you call them in court. And what do you expect me to do?
You're the prince! You're supposed to enforce the laws and the traditions. Lou broke the rules. She faked Santiago, committed the rebar murders. She wiped out half her own court.
Do you think I haven't heard this kind of wild theory before?
Well,
from you, specifically? I suppose it's your nature to rake over old coals.
Wait, no, this is a breakthrough.
No, Detective, it's old news. Just pay attention. You have no suspect in the old rebar killings.
Yes, I have no suspect in the old rebar killings.
You do not know who destroyed Gideon.
I do not know who destroyed Gideon.
The case is closed.
The case is closed. I guess.
Right. Okay, so...
Do go ahead, Detective. This is fascinating.
The killer can walk in the daytime, not Kindred.
That is fairly conclusive, I agree.
The killer is incredibly strong. He can twist off a head with his bare hands.
Indeed. And this points to...
Perhaps a ghoul? They can be enhanced by the blood they drink. If their donor was powerful enough, they could be strong.
Keen insight, Detective.
The killer is into crosses. The same symbol left at every killing.
And the same rebar decoration. What does that mean to you?
Our guy loves theatrics, set dressing, to provoke fear.
Or to misdirect, of course.
Of course. A witness heard him breathing heavily.
We know he can walk in the daytime, so this isn't a surprise. A mortal, do you think? Or some other kind of monster?
Well, Santiago is said to be human. A hunter.
Yet you said he was very strong. How could he be a mere mortal?
Good point.
The killer spirited Gideon away. He's a difficult man to carry, and he'd be alert to anyone who had, bad thoughts.
Perhaps. Unless the killer had a very strong mind, of course.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, too.
I'm not sure Santiago exists. I think he's a myth, made up to misdirect us. I couldn't find anyone who'd seen him or any evidence of the attacks in the other cities. I think he's a story. A piece of flim-flam.
Oh, devilish. I think you're right. But who invented him and why? So, let's sum up. The killer is strong-minded. They are not kindred, perhaps a ghoul. Loves to myth-make, to misdirect, to point away from the obvious. So, what's your conclusion? Who is the rebar killer, detective?
I think it's you, Lou Graham. You used a fire to destroy your sire, and took on the guise of a mortal hunter to destroy your rivals.
Oh, now. That does feel like a good theory, but I'm kindred, Fabian. And you keep saying this is a mortal.
Campbell. It's obvious. A powerful ghoul with a powerful mind, working for you. Together, you faked the whole Santiago idea, making it look like an outside threat. Taking the head off your dearest sister and then crying crocodile tears? The two of you did this together, to clear out your rivals, because you could never share power, not in the long term. Campbell is the rebar killer, but you're the one in charge.
Oh, delightful. Oh, well done, Fabian. For a moment, I didn't think you'd get there. I think everyone else suspects. They're just too timid to mention it. So, what have we learned here?
That Campbell's a tool. And what's worse, he's your tool.
Oh, no. No, Fabian. What we've learned is you have no suspect in the rebar killings.
I can't... I have no suspect in the rebar killings.
The case is closed.
The case is closed.
There. Isn't that better?
Yeah, that's fun.
Okay, well, that was interesting.
But
So
who
you
killed
did
Campbell?
solve the case.
Well, I guess it
Seems
might have
dead.
been fire.
And it seems Campbell and Lou took that from me. And those were not the only times. Thunder and blazes, how often has this happened? I thought Gideon was sending the dreams, but he's gone now. I need to mull this over. I know Sophia said she'd like to see us later, but in the meantime, Ryong expects us. And Lou, apparently.
And I'm sure there's, yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure there's more people that are wanting our attention. Interesting. Okay, nothing at the Dutchman. I saw that open up. Alright, something up on the top there? Well, we know that this is a clear
Cop killers tend to draw a bit of attention.
Eat shit!
All right. Well. it wasn't my fault that a cop came up here while, you know, the Anarchs were having a party. Whoa. My blood, I take it back. Right, anybody else? Right, there are people on that side. That's not good. But we should be able to just drop down here. I'm amazed that that blood puddle has stayed. Right, what the heck is... Like, that is just weird how it's like, yeah, there's something here, but not. That's curious. Alright, let's see what Miss Thorne has for us. Another simple delivery.
The court seemed pleased that you tidied up those hunters, dear. Perhaps you might tidy up your appearance, too.
Well, screw you, too. Rude ass
You have something
bitch.
for me to do?
You'll find a package on my contact's usual spot atop the police department building. I believe they're on high alert due to recent events, but I'm sure you'll manage.
Very well. I look forward to speaking again soon.
You want me to hop up onto the police building without attracting attention, I'm assuming. Which is not exactly an easy thing to do. Right, so there are people up there. And the fact that we can't get up to the top of this roof is weird. Like, we can't get up on top of the... Okay, I guess there is at least an elevator. It's just broken. All right. Get up on top here, please. All right. So, got one person there. But if we come from out here... what? Where am I? Okay. That seems a little odd. I don't think I'm supposed to be there. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Really? Alright, fine. Going this way this time. All right.
There's something comforting about working nights.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Agreed. No. Don't drop. Oh, okay. Never mind. There's nobody here to see us. Okay. Like, I just fell from the top of that building almost onto somebody, and they're just like, whatever. That's... okay, I'm not going to complain about that. Totally not going to complain about that. Yeah, that is I think that's what Prince Ryong is gonna send us on. The mission she's gonna send us on is find our child and talk to her.
Confess, I'm starting to enjoy our conversations, somewhat.
The goods from the police station.
Excellent. I look forward to sorting through this. Have a cup on the house to pep you up.
Be well, Mrs. Thorne.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what our child is going to be up to as well. It's like, okay. And what Lou is going to think about all of that. How batshit crazy is she gonna get?
You have been busy, Da. First the Sabbat, and now the IAO. The arm of the law is long, is it not?
Is there someone who needs my attention?
There is. These are not Emma's earrings, but she wears them when she wishes to appear wealthy, to strip gullible young men of their wallets and their virtue.
I will deal with this. Be well.
All right. Ah, there we go. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, give me the trail, get the scent. Come on, buddy.
Just need a big score.
Okay. This person seems to be like a parkour expert. So then she went in there, round down. Okay. But I need somewhere that I can drop down without being seen. Preferably without getting into a fight with a bunch of assholes. All right. Nobody looking?
Kill for coffee.
Okay, nobody's watching. Let's go ahead and drop down. Hello.
Oh, shit.
What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, now. Boom. Nobody saw me.
That's Nico's target dealt with. We should let him in.
Hey, officer, are you just... You don't care that they're shooting at me? Oh, fucking dicks. It's because I'm a vampire, isn't it? You let them just shoot away at vampires and you don't give a damn.
Come in. Stay a while. It is good to get out of the snow. So, Emma will not return again for her earrings? I will be sorry not to see her. But justice must be served.
Sure. You keep telling yourself that,
I hope
buddy.
your night is pleasant.
All right, let's go see the prince.
Yep, I guess our prince awaits.
He's going to be asking you about your child. Whoa, hey, why are you still
Back off! I'm warning you!
No, just go away, okay? I didn't do anything.
I'm not the one pulling a gun and shooting wildly down the street, okay?
No, just go away. I'll do anything.
Well, here we are. What do you suppose the old bird's after now? Oh, play it careful over any accusations. We only have my memory to go on.
Jesus, help me.
Just mildly buggy.
Fire.
You asked to meet my prince.
I did. Have you found Baker?
Not yet.
I still have hunters running around my city. That's gonna be a problem.
I will find the child. I give you my word.
Good. But first, damage control. Tali spotted a group scoping out the glacier. It looked like he'd have to get involved. Until something else drew their attention. Top prize for guessing what that could be. Maybe this child of yours had an effect.
If I find Baker at the scene, if she led them away from Lou,
Then it would seem your indiscretion has been useful. Let's hope it stays that way.
I want something in return.
For doing your job? You already have Sophia and the kindred I tasked to give you aid. Still, it's not as if I'm ungrateful. I'll think about it.
I will take care of this. Where can I find these hunters?
We had reports of them near the Aurora pawn shop. Nico was particularly agitated. He wanted to talk to you. I don't need to spell out how
Why
bad
didn't
it
he
would
mention
be
it
if
earlier?
they took anyone for questioning. They'd give us up in a single, absent heartbeat. And I couldn't even blame them. Still, try to prevent any unnecessary loss. Wouldn't want to give them more reason. I look forward to your report.
Like, I was just there,
Hunter
and he
spotted
didn't
out
say
near
a
Aurora
thing.
Good thing you came clean about Baker. Reckon she's the reason the hunters never made it to the glacier? We should speak to Nico.
All right, what's in the news? Gunfire from the docks. Reports have been pouring in of gunfire heard coming from the city docks last night, with police action today cutting off the surrounding area for investigation. This comes just one day after hopeful citizens welcomed the arrival of unidentified military troops, hoping their presence would bring an end to days of increased public violence and vandalism. Are the new arrivals responsible for the gunfire, or is this gang warfare taken to the next level? Seattle PD have yet to give a statement on the situation. An investigation is underway. Yeah, so like all of your your previous sheriffs worked with the police. I apparently don't have that connection. Do you want to introduce us to the police? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Who are you guys? I mean, you're just a bunch of angry assholes, apparently. Can I get close enough to pull it down? Yes, I can. Where am I going? Right, over here. Okay. Nobody's... Like, the police are just casually walking down the street, even with gunfire happening right above their heads.
Aha! The brave nomad returns to my humble store. They tell me you have a problem. Oh, my friend, what have you been up to? I did not expect you to send me such a stray. Be very careful. In my back office.
My thanks. Be well.
Right, so Baker found her way here.
Baker? Now I get it.
So you escaped your companions.
I can feel them. I can taste them. I can sense them with every part of me. They burn like stars. They smell like prey. But you led me to them. To my own men. They could have destroyed me.
Why did they not?
So why did they not?
They almost did. When I awoke alone, the hunger drove me mad. I killed the first soldier who checked on me. I had to hide the body, then myself.
You persevered. Well done, child.
You did well to persevere. Some in the court know of your existence, but we need to be careful. Given that many would take your head, your survival is still in the balance. I do not bend our laws lightly. I understand your troops learned of the glacier. You led them here instead.
To the slaughter. Men who used to trust me, who had lives, who had families.
Do you regret your decision?
No.
Good.
But I wish I did. I wish I was that person. The steadfast agent they think I was. Someone who was brave enough to die. So, what now, my sire?
Now, the IAO will still investigate Seattle. We both know that. But you know how your old masters think, how they talk. You will make use of this.
Now's your chance, Fire. If you're gonna point this gun.
Let them chase you far away from Seattle. Then find yourself a new place to hunt.
I understand. I can do that.
Very
Yeah,
good, child.
all the other shit's
Now
our
disappear
business.
as best you can, and do not look back. Perhaps, years from now, we shall meet under different circumstances. Until then, I wish you good night, Mother Hen.
Just Latoya.
Then farewell, Latoya. I should report back to Rion.
I should think so, seeing as you likely saved not only her hide, but the hide of every kindred in the city.
Yeah, sending them after the Anarchs wouldn't have done us any good. Whoa, hey, buddy. Fine, come on. Come here. Come here. All right. Ow, ow. All right, fine. All right. Now, are you assholes done? We'd be done with all that bullshit? Thankfully, you guys scared away everybody else.
Listen to me. It has to be today.
All right.
Fire. Any updates on the IAO and Glacier?
I found Baker and instructed her. The IAO poses no further threat.
That easy? But I trust you. Seems your judgment paid off. The child can live. Our burden seems lightened. Good work. Now, before you go, I want to talk to you quickly about your plans. Once this Mark business is resolved, I'll be honest, this court is stronger with you in it. I'd prefer if you stayed.
I mean, Seattle could become Fire's home.
It is funny. Usually I hear the call to leave, to travel somewhere else. But not now. Not here.
Well,
You've
I'm
only
glad
spent
to
like a
hear
few
that.
days here.
We can talk through the specifics some other time. I shouldn't keep you from your duties. Have a good rest of the night, Fire.
I suppose all that remains now is to check in on Lou Graham. Gotta say, going to beard the monster in her den isn't top of my list, but let's get it out of the way.
Yeah, I'm not exactly looking forward to it myself, but screw it. What alternative do we have? I mean, as far as all she really needs to know is, hey, so yeah, we got the hunter group is dispersed. It's all good. They're gone.
Ah, well now.
Let me guess. You need something.
I've been thinking about my big return. Seattle has changed so much these past decades. Funny to think that you should know my city better than even I.
I know more than you think. I know you put Gideon in the ground.
Gideon? Oh, yes, your gardener. How interesting that you know the name. As I said, he was an irritant, a little roadblock in Seattle's journey. You, of all people, should know a prince must use many methods to cement their power. But let it be a lesson to all of us. Never leave the heads attached. Which reminds me, I want to walk my streets, bathe in their lamplight, hear my footfalls on the rain-silvered asphalt. I long to hunt again. I'm sure you heard I had to let go of the flea-ridden stray. My first real foray will require a little more scaffolding, as it were. Something you, as sheriff, will facilitate.
I mean, you're not Prince anymore, and I answer to the Prince.
You are not Prince yet, Lou.
Oh, since when has that ever mattered to you? You will scout for me. I need eyes on possible hunting grounds. I prefer to inspect the menu before I dine. I'm in the mood for a young female. And since I feel a newfound spring in my step, perhaps someone a little more effervescent. High-spirited. Decadent. Oh, positively lustful. I'm thinking black sheep of an old money dynasty. Oh, still bankrolled by the father she renounces into her third Friday night Cabernet.
There's a thing. We know a blood doll of that vintage. Coincidence?
How very specific of you.
Oh, I'm an old romantic. I find
Yeah,
the fantasy
not liking
rounds off
this.
the palate, lessen the jowls.
And what inspired this particular fantasy?
Just some show I've been watching lately. Television, isn't it marvelous? Don't let me hold you up. I'm positively famished. Just find me a likely spot. And Fire, I want you to know, your service has been noted. Keep it up.
All right.
So in a word, what she wants is Verona. And I have an inkling where we'll find the girl.
Where?
The closest thing she has to home. The last place she was truly happy. Atrium.
Yeah, but we are trying to keep Verona kind of out of all the bullshit. Wealthy, female, and sanguine. All right, we can do that. We can do that.
Say, I don't know about this fire.
Need I remind you that finding Verona was your suggestion?
I know. It's only... Look, the closer we get, the more I find myself, wondering. It'd be throwing a guinea pig to a lion.
Nothing is decided yet.
You match the color profile, sure, but you're not female. And I'm not intending to give her Verona. That is too... Yeah, that is just too...
What I'd give
Too
for
convenient.
Oh, I have to get the name of your tailor. Are those custom? I love them.
You know what? Yeah, we'll mark you for Luke.
What is it? I swear, I don't have anything, and my strong and tall boyfriend is meeting me here in a minute.
Well, reckon we have ourselves some options. Let's get back to Lou. Figure out how much we want to spoil her night.
The snow is kind of
Even if that's not somebody that she will want, if she's not happy with it, I'm not particularly caring because, yeah, I'm not on Lou's side. He fucked with my boy Fabian.
Guess we decided against Verona? I doubt Lou will be happy, but she doesn't get to win every time.
Right? I mean, we at least got her somebody who is, you know, seems to be fairly wealthy, even if she is a businesswoman. She was sanguine. She was, you know, female. Yeah. All the marks, more or less. She's not necessarily a rich daddy's girl.
You're back. And what delights do you have in store, dear?
The streets of Seattle could not fulfill your more specific requirements. But there are still a few candidates I can recommend.
That is disappointing.
Yeah, I saw
No,
the disappointed.
Don't tell me. You found me a pervert, didn't you? No, don't say it. I'd rather not know. They're not a bestialist, are they?
No.
Then I suppose they will suffice. Now, will that be all for tonight?
Was it you who branded me?
Fire. That is quite the accusation, given its implications. Are you insinuating that I am Sabat? Just why would I want to destroy all I have built?
You have not been yourself, but under the Gardener's influence. A curious, bored mind seemingly sinking into the deathless ennui of her age. You feared Gehenna. You knew where the forbidden texts were hidden.
So a few dreams make me a cultist. I thought better of you, Fire, I really did. You wouldn't like me as your enemy. In fact, you should just leave. I don't care. I'm done.
Lou.
Did I stutter? You know, I have the strangest feeling that all the chips are about to scatter across the table. I hope to see you again after they do.
Well, should we see what Sophia has for us?
All right, Sophia's over at the Waking Dead. Okay. Wake the Dead.
Finally time to sit down with Sophia. Let's hope she has your mark all figured out.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me that the sales have been kind of iffy on this game, haven't been great on this game. Yeah, most of the people that liked the first game are going to kind of be iffy about this one with how, like, linear and locked in you are. I mean, you can make some choices, but it's not... Oh, it doesn't quite match the role-playing game
Sophia's not
aspect.
here yet. Should we sit?
Sure.
Well, it's been a busy night or two. I've been mulling, and I've a thing I've been meaning to ask. Your direction to your child, sending the IAO off to chase wild geese. Did it not cross your mind to use them in a more targeted way?
Of course it did. But every choice I would make would bring them into the city, and that way lies danger.
Yes, you're right. I just hoped we might see a certain ex-prince take a fall from a rooftop. And I wouldn't have minded who gave her the push between you and me. On other matters, though, here's a question. Say we solve our cases. No more Mark, no more bloody hand. Oh, and the city still stands. Think you'll stay? In Seattle, I mean.
I aim to be prince here, Fabian.
That's, what? Wait, are you serious? No, you're not serious. You nearly had me there. Not that I'd object, of course. Anyway, idle thoughts. We've still got work cut out for us if we can find a thread to pull. The mark's still there, and that's a straight line to the Sabbats still being with us. That's our danger.
Why did Lou put your sire into a wall?
He was too close, would be my guess. Willing to expose that she and Ghoul Campbell were behind the killings. I guess we're halfway to justice with Campbell buried. I don't see it going further than that, though. Who's gonna stick it to Teflon Lou?
Who leads the Sabbat? Has someone replaced Gideon?
I'm not at all sure he was at the helm.
Yeah.
As to who is, we don't have many leads. It's been a while since anyone's used your mark. Either they're scared now, or you're already acting as they wish. There's something to chew on. Who benefits from the Nomad's actions in the city?
I used to think the Sabbat were here to do what they always seek to. Cause chaos and confusion, weaken the court's resources, destroy the elders, and shatter a city's power structures beyond repair. But what do they want here? It seems more subtle.
I think we've heard one shoe drop and have yet to hear the other. Whoever bound you had a powerful intent. Maybe they're just riding the wild horse that is the Sabbat. Whipping it onto... I don't know where.
How did your sire come to join the Sabbat?
That's a great puzzle, isn't it? Maybe he was that way before I met him, but I didn't smell that sickness. Not a hint. Did someone whisper to him down there in the dark? Or did his far-reaching gray matter wander into the wrong mind?
Where is Sophia?
Why not ask the Wicked Witch of Books and Beans? On second thought, don't tell her I called her that.
Why not? You're already dead, like dead, not...
Have you seen Sophia?
Ah, yes indeed. I was wondering when you'd bother to ask me. I have something for you.
My thanks, Magister Thorn.
True respect, or sycophancy. But I thank you for the form, at least. The girl was here. She left some time ago, but she did request I give this to you.
What is this?
An apparatus for recording one's voice.
Interesting.
Let me help you. These things can be tricksy.
Fire, I have the solution for you. Meet me at the conservatory in the park, and I'll fill you in. Be careful, be careful.
An assignation, dearie?
Sophia, fire, and flowers in the park? My.
All right. So it sounds like she's got some answers for us, though why all the way out here? I don't... Doesn't feel at all like a setup. Much. You know. But, alright. As for now, though, I am afraid we are going to have to call this for tonight. So tomorrow we'll try and see what the deal is with Sophia and the Mark. I would not be surprised if it isn't Lou or if it isn't Lou Graham or somebody specifically that was, upset by Lou Graham and is specifically targeting her. That is a possibility as well. We just don't have enough solid evidence in any direction. But, so yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. So, as always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to prod that subscribe button. Don't forget the top link in the description down below takes you to our fourth wall page where we have shirts like our Bloodsuckers Anonymous and much, much more. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below, including the link to our Discord server where I try to make sure to notify you guys of when we go live and stuff like that. For example, in about 2 hours time, we're going to be back with more House Flipper 2 going through the Scooby-Doo DLC. And then tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time, we'll be back with more Bloodlines 2. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!